I wanted to talk about coffee, tea, and some other drugs that you use in your daily life. Caffeine, tyrosine, and other substances you take, they are drugs. Obviously, there will be limits to how much your body can take and how much you can process. Just employing the logic, let's talk about taking tea, coffee, and so on in the simplest terms. There are many definitions of drug dependency in medical books, but the simplest definition of dependency on something is when you feel you have no longer the power to stop. Will you be able to do it? Will you be able to just walk away? Or it will be hard? Obviously, coffee gives stress to your physical body, and through your physical body, it's going to give an even bigger stress to your energy body because through your physical body, you're connected to your energy body. But this stress is not very noticeable. It gives energetic response. You feel you have more energy. But if you think about it logically, the energy doesn't come out of just nowhere. Your body has storages of energy. There are a couple of energetic centers in your energy body where the body stores its processed energy. If you have energy in one center and you increase it somehow, it doesn't come out of nowhere. If all of a sudden your body feels energetic from taking some chemical, it has to come from somewhere. And that somewhere is usually a higher energy center. So you've just taken the energy from somewhere else and threw it into your physical energy center. It's the law. It's just that simple. If you take from somewhere, it has to come from somewhere else. Most of the time, for example, if you have a physical center and emotional energy center, if your emotional energy center is already not balanced, it's going to be very hard for it to cope with additional energy demands. And they will start strobing and failing, as well as your physical energy center. What's more is if you do it consistently, for example, if you do it every day or every morning or a couple of times a day, your body gets used to it. And it's going to stop giving you the kick as you would expect. There will be no usual energetic response from it. Then obviously, you will need more of it. So you will start drinking 2 cups a day, 3 cups a day, and so on. And there will invariably come a point in time when any drug is going to stop working for you. If you just visit any downtown of any busy city in the morning, you will see a very dire picture. You will notice hundreds of people coming out of subway already with a coffee cup. They have vacant expression, red eyes, tired body. This looks like just a group of addicts getting their daily fix in the morning. We're so used to it, we just don't even notice how it happens. But just think about it. Just employ your logic. What's happening? You take your coffee, and you also, in many cases, you take some kind of a donut or something with it, which is sugar and some chemical additives. So you take one powerful stimulant and supplement it with another very powerful stimulant. You come to work and say, "Oh, I'm so tired, I cannot think." Well, duh! The day has just begun, and you're already tired? How come? You're supposed to be rested after a good night's sleep. It's morning, no? Then many of the people also wonder, why am I so angry and why am I so irritable? Well, you just busted one of the energy centers in your body and took a dip into another one to borrow energy. Most of the time you spent your physical energy and now you're using your mental energy center. And since emotional center reacts with emotions, you will have most of the time negative emotions. Like you will become irritable. You will become jumpy. So what did you expect? The fact that everyone does it, it doesn't make it any better. If you need it, if you are dependent on it, if you cannot start your day without it, it means you have a problem already. And I hope it's not at this stage. So now let's see, how do you actually stop this? If you decide to become a balanced person with positive intentions and ability to realize your goals, you will need lots of energy to fulfill your goals, because you reach your goals by using energy, and you will need lots of it. You will have to eventually stop taking drugs, coffee, tea, alcohol, or any other drugs at some point in time. And I very sincerely hope you are not in the advanced stage with coffee, because in this case, it would be a good idea to actually visit your doctor and check out your heart, do a thorough checkup on your heart, liver, and measure your blood pressure and cortisol levels, because those are the first things that actually bust on you when you drink a lot of coffee. In some rare cases, if it's gone too far, it's going to be a very good idea to do it under doctor's supervision. Most of the time, it's not going to be the case, because most of the people who are doing it will not even watch this video or listen to this. Like with everything else, I highly recommend to stop doing this very gradually and not all at once. Because remember, it took you a very, very long time to start doing this. So you will also stop doing this gradually, same way. Naturally, if you would be in 100% control of your body all the time, there would be no problem, like with anything else. If you would just decide to stop drinking coffee, you would just make a conscious decision and stop it. Since most of the time our physical body is kind of possessed by our mind, ooh, scary, but actually true, we are mostly not in control. This is where this uncontrollable habits take effect. You don't even realize how you take a cup of coffee and you drink it. You kind of do it on autopilot, so to speak. I highly suggest that we prepare ahead of time when we are fully conscious to these moments of unconsciousness. We need what I call a waking up pointers. A very good example is if you are very forgetful, you forget stuff all the time. Let's say you need to go out and you need to take your bag with you. I would just put it right behind my door. Right before I open the door, I will see that I cannot open the door because my bag is interfering. I cannot open the door because it just stands there. This act alone will wake me up and I say, aha, okay, I almost forgot. I need to take my bag with me. So same is going to be here. About 90% of the time you will not be conscious and in full control of your body. Your body will do stuff that you don't actually control, including taking coffee, drinking it, taking donuts, sweets, and so on. If you just have full control and think about it logically, think about what am I doing at every moment in time, you would not have this problem. You would not even get into this situation. But since it's not the case, we all do get into these situations with bad habits. Applying the same technique, the only fast way to break out of these bad habits is through having wake-up pointers. For example, in the case with the coffee, a stumbling block that will wake you up would be if you have no coffee in the house. Seriously, if you go shopping for groceries, do not buy coffee. If you don't have coffee in the house and you're totally unconscious, you come, you want to drink some coffee and you don't have it, what can you do? Now you wake up and you say, aha, I did it intentionally because I want to stop drinking coffee. The same applies to any other bad habit. You start by consciously not buying coffee when you do your groceries. Of course, it's going to be a bit harder if you have a spouse who is not with you, who is not with you on the same page. It's not going to be fair towards him if you just stop buying it. A better suggestion would be take a marker and mark the jar of coffee with big red letters. For example, if your name is John, just mark it, John, do not touch this. And do not touch this, really. Pay attention to it. For example, if you take your coffee every morning, if you take it to wake up, which is not a good habit to have, but if you take it every morning, drink a lot of water. If it will displace any other liquid, and you will simply not have enough space in your stomach to take coffee. Of course, don't drink too much water, because like if you drink liters and liters of water, your heart will break. Your heart will give out. Don't do this. If you do it, you will have much less of a desire to drink coffee. If you also rest much more and exercise, you will naturally have more energy. And you drink coffee because you want to kind of replenish the energy that's missing. If you already have this energy, you will not have any need to replace it. You will not have any need for any other supplements. Now you can do skipping routine. You can skip a coffee. Let's say if you drink 1 cup of coffee a day, do it every other day. Skip 1 cup. You do it for a month. You drink coffee every other day, not every day, for example. Or you drink coffee, let's say if you drink 7 times a week, you start drinking coffee 6 times a week or 5 times a week. Don't push it, because it never leads to anything good if you push it. The body needs time to adapt and displace the poisons that you put into it. After you realize that you are okay with this, decrease the dosage. Now, if you're drinking every other day, drink once in 2 days or once in 3 days. At some point, and you have to give it some time, you will realize that you no longer have the urge to do it. You stop the habit from happening. You must realize, this is very important, it took you, in some cases, many years to acquire this habit. It will not go away without a fight. It will not be that easy. You have to realize it, and you have to pace yourself. It will take time. It will take at least a few months, in some cases maybe a year, to get rid of this habit. So prepare to spend proportional time to the time it took you to actually acquire this habit. And do not try to stop it. Well, it also applies to everything else you want to stop or acquire. It's not going to happen all at once, because you will not have the energy to stop it. You are supplementing your already low energy level with coffee. So this already tells me that you don't have enough energy to fulfill your goals. So if you're only stopping cold turkey, you'll not have enough energy to do it. Once you have the power to stop, once you feel that this habit doesn't dominate you anymore, you can pause for a very, very long time. Make a long pause. Drink 1, 2 casual coffees. It's okay. Don't push it. The last stage in any habit is the most painful and longest. It's 80-20 rule. So once you feel you have the power to stop, don't stop completely, but decrease the dosage to a very, very bare minimum. And this is how you break out of this bad habit. I'm hoping it's going to help you.